So, hello and welcome back to another episode of European Souls 4. We're of course playing with Anbennar Fancy Mod as Grombar, and we just snug ourselves some global trade here, despite me not really planning to get it. But I'll take things as they come, right? That's how we do things. So, do we have? Nope. Do we have? I mean, we have 5 big boys that we can have. We have 3 here, we're gonna get another one here, so 4. This one is 5, but we're gonna get another merchant anyway. So I probably am gonna do... I mean, Balvoren is probably a fairly decent choice, right? To get this done. Even though Beivik is also fairly... I mean, this one kind of basically stops this from coming around here. So I would take that. And we do have 2 here then. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for... Oh, wait, I have another one? Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot. Dear. Yeah, right then, scratch that. Everything is in order. Everything is how it should be. So, armies. Let's do that. Supply has increased, so we can get this stuff done. And we of course are gonna now work a little bit on that artillery. We should have more than enough space for all of this. Yeah, it was a good idea to not get another army rolling. Lovely. You guys are still upset? Development, rotation, opinion, and trust, and all of those shenanigans are not around. We'll see if we're gonna get them. I mean, of course, we can make them happy. That's not a problem. We could just easily blockade ruler quite a bit, but that doesn't make much sense. Let's also get this stuff fixed. Lovely. I could just also do that just to get things done, right? So it doesn't annoy me with things that I can build. Oh, this is actually a lot of stuff that I probably want to have built. It's unnecessary, as I mentioned before, but I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, we're basically just waiting for the truce with Garvet to be over, and then we're gonna jump on Garvet. Again, because they... Okay, they got some numbers back, I'll give them that. They got some numbers back out of nowhere. That shouldn't be too problematic. Let's make our vassal rich as well. Yeah, now these armies are looking a lot chunkier. Alright, we still don't have the direct connection here, so you're actually doing it. Okay, yeah, that's all. That also works. When is that truce over? That's important. That I would like to know. But we can't take like that much. We also probably should get a governing capacity down with, let's see if we can have a few more fun buildings. Let's just do this as well. Okay, we cannot really do it in any of our territory. That's a shame. Righteous, good for you. But seems like we're doing very well on the cleaning up at the moment. I'm willing to do that. Obviously. So... Just finishing up everything. All of these bad boys here, of course, climbing upwards. 40, 40, they are still on 28. Are you up to standard? Yes. Keep digging, my friends, keep digging, my friends. Cave goblins do all the work. Fantastic. I mean, as soon as we have enough favors with these guys done, I think we can definitely jump something around. I'm probably also gonna take, I mean, it's just for one... Do I do it for one vessel? I'm gonna integrate these guys at some point. Yeah, forget it. I don't see a reason why I should not do that. I'm probably also gonna have to accept the quartz dwarfs, maybe, but then I cannot throw out the other dwarfs. That's a little bit of a problem. Also, I don't have half orcs. Can get rid of that. So we have a few more slots open. These boys are getting thrown out still. Lovely. You're pushing along, not much more, and we can get some stuff done. I could get a grey orc back if I wanted. Oh, that's you guys. Well, let's quickly clean this up. So, of course, let's keep doing that. All of these bad boys. It feels good to be financially stable. Feels very good. Okay, seems like they lost. Nimscott is cleaning up. It's a shame. I have to say, it's a little bit of a shame because I like kobolds. That they actually formed something. Actually, they would be willing to become my friends. I mean, they're still monsters. We could beat up some gnomes. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Screw it. Let's go, boys. They're probably gonna call me in. That's one slot too many. How's that one slot too many? What friends do I have? Military access with everyone hard and Nimscott is guaranteed. Oh, that well done. Let me just quickly change these things. Don't need that kind of interruption, do we? Work guarantee. 404. I mean, I guess that is this underwhelming actually. Nah. I'm willing to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. So these guys, just finishing that up. And that. I mean, there's still plenty of things around that we can build. Well, I say plenty. I mean, to be honest, yes. Actually, yeah, the universities are still around. They also have something to do. How strong are you at the moment? 24k. You could potentially get some stuff done here. If I turn you into an autonomous vessel. But I kind of don't want to. So no. No, we're not doing that. I still have not looked at when the truce is over, right? 11 years. Okay, we might do some conquest around here then. Get the mountains cleared. And stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, we won't be able to, like, get every single, thingy involved. Like, every single, dwarf. I mean, there's a lot of them around. There are the Ramsteel dwarfs. Platinum. Agard. Jade or Agard. Whatever. I'm gonna pronounce it German because screw you. These guys... Okay, Cave Goblin is not what I was looking for. Oh, that's a very interesting approach. Yeah, let's try these black orcs. Okay, but it seems to be active enough. I want to check something else. Alright, the culture changing for this one here. That's exactly the same. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's just accept that. So, this is Eastal. This one, oh, this one is not done yet. I mean, it's still telling me about this one, so I'm concerned that there's something. Wait, we can just take a look here. Ah, there we go. In the Citadel area and the Gifrebück area. What is that? Oh, this one is okay. Sure. I mean, this one is gonna be... Oh, this one is gonna be difficult. Do we have any humans here? No, it's all grey orc. I mean, this is all culture switched. I have switched them here. I mean, I could, of course, do the very unpleasant this and then this here. I'm gonna throw them... Okay, it's a little bit of extra Diplo spending, but it's gonna be alright later on. So it's not too bad. Ah, there we go. Let's just save this up. And then just one more. We might do another piece. Because we're also getting close to the stuff here. I mean, this one's probably already over, yeah. That's no thingy. How are the boys here doing? Seem to be doing alright. Actually beating the Lake Federation. Lake Federation, I assume, is technically bigger, yeah, it looks like, but they're not holding up too well. Oh, whoa. That's a lot of extra stuff here. Okay, yeah. I mean, they're not as weak as I expected them after this war. I have to admit, I expected Gava to be a lot less, have a lot less strength left. But still no concern. Things will come around. Could do this, one of these here. Maybe we'll get something interesting. No. No. There we go. Oh, so nothing happened here. Alright, kobolds. Alright. I mean, you're probably not gonna be willing to become a vassal. That would be too fun. To be honest, if I would manage to get a kobold as a vassal, I would actually consider influence ideas. Really. That I would be alright with. What kind of rebels do we have coming up? Oh, just over here and region court because we're converting stuff. Okay. I guess these guys are still angry. I just have to get this one a little bit lowered because I'm half blinded by the light outside. Sure. I mean, technically speaking, I mean, folks are probably not that worth it. Right? I mean, there would be better choices. Let's also get this stuff done. Ostengard. You are gonna go there. And Westrun. Okay. That should be higher percentages. Easily. So, but we're also coming around to the next big thing. There's our merchant. That's actually, yeah, I like this a lot. The Middle we doesn't really do anything else. We could just... Oh no, wait, actually, that also floats up here. Okay. I mean, I would like this one more. Oh, wait, this is Middle Ireland. This is Lower Ireland. Okay, yeah, then obviously. The game needs to realize that first. Come on, game. You know how it is. So. This one should do a large chunk of income. There we go. Lovely. So. Here also, I think we have this one fairly decently covered with level 2 trade centers. That we don't need to be concerned about. Nope. These guys still have the Taduk, but it's also soon enough over. 20 years, and we'll drop that. That is a little bit of a shame. Kind of think if I should still like maybe invest here a little bit more, because we are gonna lose. I mean, it's only 10%. It's not that bad. Yeah. We don't need to force more around here. So, yeah, wood. I got. Let's get these guys fixed, or at least on the next level. Especially waiting for this one. I mean, there's a lot of forts that don't really do anything around here, but I'm alright with that. I'm completely alright with that. All of the ancestors, got a lot of here. Then we have a lot to build here. We should probably have another choice of peace, right? Yep. Peace. Just keep getting that admin up. All extra points that we can spend elsewhere. Lovely. Mercantilism wise, oh, we still have plenty to do there. Oh, my income did change. Quite seriously. We're not too far ahead, so let's just do that. Oh, we have a lot of time. Yeah, I think I can do a little bit more here. That should be alright. Professionalism wise, we were finished. The only thing that we can do is this here. Get a bunch of provincial trade power. Also should open up probably a few more buildings. Yep. Oh, this definitely we want these. Obviously. I mean, we invested a lot of money into the Serpent's Veil. I'm gonna say no to that. It's like a shit ton of production that we actually get from that side. Since we have another 30 available, we're gonna slap that in. One thing that I find ridiculous about the Dokkan thingy, or like the decision for war, I mean the buff in itself is pretty good, right? The buff itself is amazing. But we also get a 25 army tradition on top of that, which is a little bit ridiculous. You have made no attempt on repairing that? Okay. Don't have to if you don't want to. This is still pushing along. I mean, it's not gonna be too problematic. We do have a lot of... We have to do a lot of culture flipping around here, right? Oh, there we also would have the opportunity to get the Ramsteel Dwarfs out. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We also have this here, so I would be willing to actually march the goblins all the way up into here. Military... So... and so. We are kicking up on the development. I mean, it's currently... I mean, we are currently... like, we did pick the full-on Orcish approach. But it's a fairly moderate conquest. But that's usually... I mean, yeah, that's usually how I do things anyway, so... it's alright. There we still have plenty left. Just lovely. Let's keep that one up at least. The royal marriage with Kostrugan. I mean, they're gonna ask me anyway, but I'm still gonna just do that. There we go. I got... and then we can start on this. I guess it doesn't make really a difference. Actually, that's a good question. If the passive digging speed here is dependent on the development cost. I mean, I wouldn't know, but maybe. Strong maybe, right? 7 more years. And yeah, we're fairly hard on the limit here anyway. I mean, the next governing capacity is on 20, which is not miles away, but it's also not right that close. I mean, I guess we're gonna just quickly pick the university here and then build the thingy that we wanted to, that we have to build. And then we'll see how much absolutism we have. I have high hopes, very high hopes. Yeah, that's just one missing in why does it show me this area here? I mean, I get that there is the Garuda subcontinent thingy which it tells me about, but it is already done. You don't need to tell me anything anymore. It's unnecessary. Ah, there we go, mercantilism. That we can wait for a little bit. And we have also a lot to upgrade here. I mean, these guys are March, right? We can change that at some point. No worries. At least now the kobolds should not be getting any smaller. That's good. We can't put these guys on the borders here because we know that we want to do a little bit of love over there. What are you guys actually looking like? Yeah, there is a ship that we need to repair. How are we looking at the naval limit? Oh, plenty. I think we're gonna actually then put in the effort and do this one here. Yep, seems to be alright. Get you guys up to 20. I mean 50. Culture change was here. Alright. It's basically just like a goblin tribes that we're marching up there. They're having a great time. They're loving it. Okay, that was weird. That was very weird. Couldn't click anything there. I think goods producer is still our main income, maybe? Yeah, still. Production, I mean, that's like probably one of the reasons why we are so good at trading. It's just pushing that up like crazy. I think this was also a very good investment. We could also upgrade this, just to take the main trade around here. Fantastico. I mean, I think another 5 years is not reasonable. We actually had one extra here. Then I'm willing to actually get rid of that. For the... what do we need to build? Shipyard. So... get a little bit of stab loss. Which kind of encourages me to actually get some... yeah, but still no peace. That's not gonna tempt me. No matter how effective it is. Okay, there's only one missing, but it's gonna be over soon anyway, so... does not matter. There's no concern. This one is finished in 2 years? Or 1 rather? I mean, at least we are gonna have a decent leader for now. I can still get like still so much done around here. Like holy hell. So like we're so we're either like so far ahead or like we have such effective deving or like tech reductions. So alright. I also know that we're gonna get actually a super dev cost reduction in the last age. That I actually have never used because I've never played orcs that long, I have to admit. Ah, there we go. Fuck off. Fuck off, dwarves, I don't like you anyway. Oh yeah, there's like 80 more relation that we can get up there. That's gonna fix a bunch of problems. I mean, if we had peace, we might as well do that, right? What am I waiting for? Oh, look at this guy. That's a very cool leader you have there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like there's so many good provinces left for manufactories. So many good provinces left. And then we can continue on here. They seems to not be doing much at the moment. Maybe the game just needs to realize that the goblins are still here. They have not been thrown out. Oh, that's probably not gonna be an option. Let's just let the goblins fight in our stead. Let's just put them in charge. No, we're not doing that. All memes aside. We are orc. I mean, we're gonna let them dig. But like, yeah, we're not gonna let them do anything else. They're just getting parted up, lol. Like, they took something from Garvet and now they're just getting beaten up. That's also quite fun. Also, it looks like Ravenheart just taking over Kavodia. That's hilarious. Mahold is kind of having a hold here, but not really. Oh, you're Coronite. That's why. Got them Coronites ruining everything, as always. So, more around here. Okay, when is this finished? Oh, on the 10th month. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit more. Well, it seems like we're also gonna soon enough have war. Or at least we're gonna have 100% religious unity. That's also nice. In a coalition against Derana. Oh. That sounds like fun, Derana. I mean, you have numbers because of all your colonies, probably. Yeah, look at... Like, this is actually always the ridiculous thing about Derana. When they, like, get colonies everywhere. Can be so annoying. We needed how much more here? 30, okay. So we wait until we have 30 favors. With our orcish friends here. Some indirections with other goblins, but it seems like the Galkund War boys have decided that keeping this army around all the time is a little bit difficult. How close are we again? Okay, it's not that much more that we can do, but at least it's gonna pick up the favors a little bit quicker. It also means that we can get the thrust up, which is gonna once again reduce thingies here. It's a matter of time. A long time, I admit that. It's a very long time. But time it is. War. We can also pump up the army tradition again. Get some decent leaders in. You can be recalled. Continue on here, boys. We're gonna be barbaric, but studied barbaric. So. Now we can get Easter Dart in here. I mean, of course, we're gonna have to throw out all of them out again. I might even go start purging humans, to be honest. I wouldn't mind that. Them getting purchased is not... It is alright. I mean, we kind of currently have, like... to keep him around, of course. Which is a little bit unpleasant. And just to speed it up, we're gonna throw them around. So, are we looking 88? But I think we're actually not completely done here anyway. I mean, we would have another 5 here. Where do we get 5 more? Even though, is 5 important? I don't think so. I think I'm kind of alright with that. I mean, we have everything here. There's Scania Wars of Consolidation happen. And I guess we're also gonna end this episode here. So like always, like some shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!